Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Willie Mays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Fouled off. Bumgarner, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Guerrero. He's got it, and there are two down now. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On, he pops it up. Hornsby will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Vladimir.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Guerrero.
In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. To his right, Correa. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Now to the plate, Joe Torre. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Torre.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Arrieta's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone.
Batting
And up
fourth,
next, the legendary
the
Hall
center
of Famer
fielder,
Willie Mays.
Willie.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The first baseman,
so it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Acuna goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Just doing the second inning boss battle over here.
And he fouls this one off.
Gotta get 5 Ks. These are my goals. Gotta win a game, strike out 5 batters. Do not give up 5. Do not walk 3. Do not hit 1. Do not throw no wild. Had 2 strikeouts in the first.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy
also got
like
3 headliners packs and got only silvers. So I'm gonna refuse to get the 4th one.
It's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Andrew Jones is on deck. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Some good AB. I've had some good ABs against Bumgarner so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Andrew.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way.
Jones.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
He does not throw a lot of strikes. But he throws a lot of pitches that you want to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Headliners last night and pulled Ernie Banks.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
What?
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
That's how you got motherfucking Mookie Betts. I didn't like make the connection.
Fouled away.
I was like, oh, you got 67,000, but Mookie's a little more than that.
I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss.
Look at that, AB.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
Shit.
He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk.
Don Mattingly will bat next.
Leading
First
off
delivery
for the
to
bat,
him on the way.
the first baseman,
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Mattingly.
Wait, who's your shortstop that you didn't want, Ernie Banks?
Right there, and it's quickly
Forget.
0-2 now.
You did some of your
Two
lineup
great
today.
pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right
Let's
now.
take a little look-see. Oh yeah,
Now in the box,
Trevor Story.
Fernando
Interesting.
Tatis Jr. as he'll get his
The
first
shortstop,
opportunity in this
number
one.
23.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Also, happy birthday, by the way.
Mattingly aboard here at first
Woo,
with nobody
woo.
out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Casual.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
Batter
First
seven,
swings for him in this
the
one
left
with a runner
fielder,
still at first and
number
one
74.
gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is popped up. Real Muto is there.
I've
Two
enjoyed
gone.
playing with Real Muto.
At the plate,
Batting
Rogers
eighth,
Hornsby. He
the
takes
second
his
baseman,
first cuts in this one
number
with a man
0.
at first and
Rogers
2 away.
Hornsby at 29 looks
A
like
swing and a shot hit down the corner.
who's that dude? Raymond Felton.
Definitely had the distance,
40.
but it winds up a foul ball. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to
foul.
the right side. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I'm actually going to the Sox game tomorrow.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
This is absurd, though. It's
Ready
been
on
0-2 for
0-2.
2 years.
This is
What the
foul right
hell?
side. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out as this
Finally.
epic battle goes to the. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as we are all
Leading
set
off
to
for the
begin
Red
the
Sox,
third inning in this
The
one.
catcher, JT Realmuto.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Dip.
On the
That's
run
gonna
is
be, that's gonna
Mays.
drop. No.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first
Alright, I'm
down.
still hitless though.
So the base is empty here with one
pitch is
away.
number
And that'll
49.
bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Arrieta.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Striding in
Now
once
batting,
again, Willie
the right
Mays.
fielder,
So far,
Willie
0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mays.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is.
Alright, Bumgarner's kind
Now
of
to the
handing it to
plate,
me.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, as we
Leading
move
off
on to the
for the
bottom of
bat,
inning number 3.
The pitcher,
And that's in
Madison
there for strike 1.
Bumgarner.
At third, Arenado. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
See you later, bummer.
So one
Now
away here
batting,
with the bases
the
empty,
right fielder,
and set to stand in the
Vladimir
legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
Got
Lucky
him.
for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Vladimir Guerrero becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Got him.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here.
It's gonna be in
with
the zone.
Full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Catcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
Probably didn't need to die for that.
He can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Really?
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-2 the count. The set and the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to.
Questionable. Not absurd.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there.
Wow, there we go. What an eye.
The leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch outside the throw.
He's gone.
In time, and he is nailed at second.
I also meant to swing, but it was just such a shitty pitch I was going to pop out.
Not close. It's 2-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's
That is true. I have no hits.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. skied into very shallow right. Guerrero moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Don Mattingly, a base hit in his first trip.
For the bats, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Up next
Now
is Fernando Tatis Jr.
23.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for
Ooh,
ball
that's
number
tough to not
2.
swing at.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 strikeouts left.
So bases are empty.
Pitching
here,
wise,
2
I've been
gone.
doing exactly
And
what
up
I need
next,
to.
the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
But hitting wise, I've been doing literally nothing.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the corner.
In my head, I
slicing
thought that
foul.
pitch might be gone.
2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Got him. Lively fastball that time.
That was the pitch I
and it
wanted to
puts
do
an
off the
end to the
first
inning.
time, but did not play out that way. Not at all.
Standing in, Jason Giambi. He'll start things out here in a
For the
tie
Red
ball
Sox.
game.
We're moving
first
through the
baseman,
middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things
Giambi.
going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he takes strike 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other,
I knew I could get it,
Yeah,
but
it's been a story of like 2 different
it's too
styles
early
of
on that
pitches,
shit.
but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
I mean, I feel like I see the ball pretty well
3-2
coming
now.
out of Bumgarner's hand, but
3-2 pitch. Smoked on
Get
the
up.
ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And saved
Yes!
first on a bang play.
Infield
That
hit,
lunge was
baby.
enough to beat the
The
throw.
center fielder.
Now at the
Andrew
plate, Andrew Jones.
all right, come on,
reached base via
Jonesy.
the walk in
Look,
his
I
first
brought his
plate
average
appearance.
way up to 234 now. He's been cruising.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Gotta give me a little help up in there.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Tough curveball that
Yo,
time,
Andrew,
to make a little...
you gotta go hit that shit. You gotta hit that shit. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Early again.
Jambi gets his lead at first, nobody out.
It's been a good AB from AG.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Jose Altuve will be summoned.
It's a risky move, but I gotta win this game if I'm gonna.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw.
Yep, it absolutely paid off.
Second.
I'm gonna put Steve Garvey in, give him a little debut in the field.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one.
Ooh, just behind it.
Count.
I mean, emotionally, I was just behind it. Real life, I was very late.
Fouled off.
Wait, excuse?
Another full count pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A man at second with 1 down, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's out number 2. And
Heads up base running though.
Stepping in.
Come on, JT. Just a little single, ready to mangle. 101 hit speed, good squared up line out that was like dipping to the shortstop.
Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the
doesn't
plate
make
that time.
sense no more. It just doesn't make sense no more.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Damn it.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He hauls it in, and the potential goal. Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Bullpen's looking good right now.
You got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
It's Australian Steve Garvey.
Pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
The pitcher.
And the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, will bat next.
Bumgarner.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
So it's
right
back
fielder,
to the top of the order now.
Vladimir.
And set to stand in the legendary free
Guerrero.
swinger Vladimir Guerrero. Drops in
Ended
a
up being the
strike to
best
start
possible
at-bat,
sinker I could think of.
0-1.
Sinker tanker.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far.
And we'll have to leave it
All right,
there.
got the K's. Okay.
3, and that will retire.
Now I just need to win the game. And no more walks. All right. Sorry, Jake. Good
He got
start.
on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I think it's Trevor Story time.
Grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Trevor Story.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That ain't no thing. Why am I even swinging?
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Guerrero going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
I'm not going to test that Guerrero arm.
Into second with a leadoff double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. From the stretch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Story is on his way home.
You got him.
And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Roberto Alomar.
Here comes the first pitch. There he goes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely.
All right, essentially a bunt.
Now
ready once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt.
No.
And no advance. It's ball
Not
1.
exactly what I wanted when I took that fucking lead.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and he took a big
swing yeah, there we
that
go. That's going to be a run.
To deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Big RBI double.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna.
Damn, I should have hit that out, but I didn't even really get good contact on it. It said good contact result. Interesting.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Probably because it went like 380
that time, laid off for ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 6.
So
damn, that should have been gone too.
Garvey is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And there he goes toward second. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there.
Yeah, Australian Kevin Garvey with a great freaking RBI.
That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Rob Dibble, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Your attention, please. Now playing first base.
Whoa! Look at that last at bat for Andrew Jones.
Garvey.
Wow.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But quick hands over there.
And then he's robbed on a laser beam. How fast is that going? I know they're not interested.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Carlos Correa.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Everybody knows you're a baby.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Guerrero is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching.
Striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a liner.
No, why is he running in? I'm literally not holding the stick in. I'm holding the stick up. Wow.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
He's just trying to kill the bullpens.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Ball 2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He finally wears him
Huge
down here as he
strikeout.
strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder,
Stepping in,
24.
Willie Mays. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first.
Beautiful
It's
double
a
play,
double
and
play
that's
as
how.
their woes continue.
Wait, what is this?
Ready for another shot now.
7 inning, or is this a 9 inning game? I'm not even sure.
0 for 2 so far.
The catcher, JT Real Muto.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Lorenzo Cain will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lorenzo Cain.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways. Real Muto on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Damn, that cutter's 89 and the fastball's 101. That's pretty good.
In a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
One there. Return throw is in time. Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready now, Don Mattingly. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And
Oh,
he can't
what
make
is
the
that?
play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hand, a Minnesota-born ball player. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a 2-seam fastball. Kirby Yates takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table.
Now
you can
batting.
get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eloy Jimenez becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
So this is just a full 9-inning game, I guess. Well,
Roberto Alomar, 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Sup, Brew?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
sup, bro?
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball
What up,
1.
Brohemius Maximonius?
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
What are we working on?
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Oh shoot. We are working on a dream.
From the
No,
stretch.
we're working on
And
a
a pitch out.
9-inning
Nothing doing, though, and that's
boss
ball
battle
1.
of the 2nd-inning variety. And I'm up 4-0. These are the things I need to do. Gotta win the game. And no HBP, no wow pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wow, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Runners on the move for second.
Oh, I could have gone 3.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Digging in and looking for
Now
more,
batting.
Ronald
Left
Acuna. He scored
Ronald
after reaching on a
Acuna.
single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take
But I made
another
all
single
these, like,
right here. That
changes and
third base
stuff,
coach is dying to wave his
in
arms.
the,
I
like,
wouldn't be
5th inning.
surprised if
Night
anything hit
moves.
hard.
Working on those
through the
night
infield,
moves.
He's going to wave them.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike
What am I supposed to
1.
do about that? That pitch was nasty.
The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
All of a sudden, Rob Dibble is just getting...
Steve.
It's just slaying me.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts it with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This is Steve Garvey's debut. He pinch hit for Giambi in the 5th inning.
In the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
Because I thought it
Nice
was a
challenge
6-inning
right
game, so I made all these
Behind
fucking
0-2
shits.
now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Dude throws
Wow, this is a pretty good
100.
at bat right here.
He
from
throws
down in the count,
101.
0-2, to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of
Oh,
pitches
I
too.
knew it was
Foul
coming,
off.
but I missed it.
The 3-2 one more time. And the
There we
cutter
go.
can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The center fielder.
Digging
number
in,
25.
Andrew Jones.
Andrew
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh,
And he
Andrew, you
fouls
gotta
this
be
one
hitting
off.
that as a home run.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Thank you.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great eye.
Goes down and gets it as this is
Oh,
foul to
you
short.
gotta be,
Hornsby's got the
gotta be
final
getting
out
that through the
inning.
hole, baby.
Your
Ian
attention,
Kinsler.
please.
All of
Try
that
and
for
get
nothing.
his club
Pinch
back
hitting
into
for
it
the
here
bat.
as he'll pinch hit to lead
Number
off the
5.
home half of the 8th.
Ian Kinsler.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Steve Harvey's good at fielding too, which is good. It's kind of right now he's my defensive
Swing,
replacement.
and he pops him up. Looks to be
First baseman.
playable in foul ground. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
There we
But
go.
there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Miguel Cabrera.
the third baseman.
Only
It's
4 outs
Australian
for the
Steve
Phillies.
Garvey.
Rallies back in this one.
Garvey.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I was
Split-fingered pitches in
talking
there
about
for
that a
strike
little
1.
bit earlier in this game about how I was gonna sub in Australian
Good
Steve
cut that
Garvey.
time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second.
Pretty
And
good
he
throw
will
from a
make it
pretty
up to
bad
second
position.
as he advances on the throwing
Now
miscue.
batting,
My
catcher.
goodness.
Yeah, he's like, hello, bitches.
Now at the
Are you
plate,
up for
Joe
some cricket or
Torres
what?
looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
I'm
And
hoping
he'll
to
take
find
strike
somebody
1
who
on
can
the
play some
fastball,
cricket with me.
registering at 93
I got the
that time.
dingo in the backyard, and all I want to do is just
Nope,
figure
misses
out
the
how to
outside corner, so it's
get the
knotted up at
wicket
1-1.
and, you know, whack him in the face with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mays waits on it, and that retires the side.
All right, we're in pretty
Miguel
good shape.
Cabrera enters from the pen to start the
You
9th
are
inning as he'll try to keep the
some
score
cricket.
right where it is heading to the bottom of the
Please
9th.
don't drown me in my
From
own
the stretch.
fucking pond.
Now a swing as he shoots
Hey,
this
you
down the
fucking
right field line.
can't.
And Vlad's not going to get there. A fair ball heading for the corner.
It's my own pond. That was referred to as fair ball.
Stepping
Wait,
in
I
and
totally
ready for
looked
another
away.
shot.
Now
How on
batting,
earth was that a fair
catcher.
ball?
JT Real Muto.
Listen up, you feckin' kings. It was fair.
Was it though? Dude, it's... Is that where it's hit?
Enhance.
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 I think it got a piece of the ball. Great call by the line. Great call by the ump.
Fair bull.
That's a fair ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. And a
There we go,
knock forward, and
Carlito.
This time he's 2 for 4 for the game.
All right, I have no more bench players, so this
We'll
better
grab
not
the
go into
bat for the
extras.
pitcher
Now
here.
coming into pinch hit, Yasmani Grandal.
Oh, I thought it was like a cutter, which he doesn't even have.
Lined hard toward right center. Mays is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
There we go.
In there. So the batting order turns over now. Set to go Willie Mays with their runners at the corners now.
It's probably true.
Real Muto's running. Swing and a hot
Look
shot
at that.
towards the hole. And that
No,
is
no, 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 no.
left field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. Last time through was a base hit.
Great hitting.
He's set.
Thank
Here
you.
it comes. Just able to get a piece of that. For
Didn't realize
strike one.
that was going to be one.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast
No, no, no,
and
no,
he
no, no,
swings
no.
from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a
Why
good
did I
break.
swing? I
Try
like
to
saw
get the
what
strikeout
exactly
right
the
here
pitch was
because
going to
very
be, and I
rarely
was like,
are you
I
gonna
can hit
get
this no
guy
matter
rolled
where it
into a
goes.
double play.
Hard on the ground towards
That's going to be a
short.
double
He's
play.
right there to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the.
That's all right. I'm in pretty good shape.
Chad Green.
All right, Chad Green hasn't closed for me in quite a little while.
Ball now out of the
Here
bullpen.
comes the immaculate comeback.
Ready to
No.
deliver. Here's the
Leading
first
off
pitch.
for the bat.
And
No, it
he's fouled
doesn't.
The
away.
center fielder, Willie Mays.
Here comes the 0-1. Out in front there is this.
I just can't walk him or throw a wild pitch, so I'm essentially just going to throw strikes. I don't think I'm going to give up 5 runs, but you just never know.
Drive to center field.
Andrew Jones, no
Is
problem.
there, and that is a big first out here to start.
I don't know if you saw, but I've brought Jones's average up to about like
Digging in to try it
250.
again, Don
So
Mattingly.
he's coming around. Coming around with him.
Ooh, woo.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Ooh, woog. I had to like look at the log to see what the hell ooh woog means, but now I see what
Grounded
you're
to
saying.
short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, wow.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat
Real
out
life
the
Carlos
recovery
Correa
throw
would have
at
gotten
first.
that, thrown it to first, and somehow turned a triple
Stepping up
play.
to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The horns.
2, here it comes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Coming to the plate now,
number
Eloy
74.
Jimenez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Everybody clap
On to
your
first, and
hands.
that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 5
There we
runs,
go.
10
Did it.
hits, 1 error.
Look, I took him out in the 5th because I thought it was a 6-inning game. I was like, oh, I'm going to bring a closer in, and we'll be all set here. He was absolutely slaying.
Bumgarner. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Thank you. Thank you. Dude, would you be opposed to me? I'm thinking about, like, swapping to NHL to play some games. Oh, I got a fucking pack and a reward, and oh, it must be from the program. What? What the fuck? Packs. Open. What an awful pack. Holy shit. The Justin Verlander is going for 250,000, but that's so absurd because why would you ever drop 250,000? It must be that person's favorite player. Holy schmackins. Because you can just, like, play the game and get those cards. Oh,
I quick sold my Verlander to get Mookie and ILL choose Verlander when I get the third inning boss.
oh, you had a, did you have a live series version?
Yes, live series.
Yo, this Jorge Posada is actually a card that you could think about for a switch hitting catcher. Pretty solid overall. Oops.
I heard he is a switch hitter with Jeter.
Oh, and I heard A-Rod Swallows. All right, let's check out where we are in the second. Okay, I got 109 in the second inning. Yikes. Still pretty far. I just haven't played that game, which I've needed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try this moment a little bit, and then I'm gonna play some NHL. You got interest in swapping that stream over to that shit? I actually have no idea if you hear me when I say that. You just never know.
Oh, I am deaf interested.
Dope. Jibbity.
Tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments between the Royals and the Tigers.
I believe
small
so.
ball between these two teams. We're set for action. Next.
I believe so. I believe ya.
And now a
Shibbity
crucial spot. Base
there.
loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Belay that. Yo, look at this PCI compared to what I was just dealing with against Bumgarner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game.
Our final line.
I was using power, and apparently it doesn't matter.
So coming to the plate,
I was actually.
Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far.
Did it take you a while to hit a home run, or what?
First pitch of the at bat. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down a base hit. 1-run score.
I don't normally use power. I just was like, it's so big compared to the PCI I was using that I just felt like.
Tonight it's a matchup.
How far can I hit it?
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Oh, that is what you said.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon.
Damn it, Dennis.
Makes the catch in the. Tonight it's a matchup. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
No, I didn't even want to swing at that, so I like even half-assed that
Jones
swing.
on third. Harrison over at second. Candelario on at first with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes
is there trouble though, Matt? I'm about to show you why they ain't.
On base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Didn't they actually address that in the most recent update?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That one did feel like it should have been gone. I mean, I hit it on the
screws. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive. with what he thinks is his best pitch.
Like, what is that?
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay home.
Horrible 2 RBI single, Cabrera. Horrible. What are you doing?
Now batting, the right
He
fielder.
hits too many liney drives.
Our final line
Look
score
at-
tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base.
I would try setting up inside.
We've got a contest that'll take us back in
what
time.
I had to do.
Okay.
In now, Miguel
The third
Cabrera.
baseman, number
Bases are
24.
loaded in front of him, so a
Miguel
real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
If that was a fastball, that shit would have been gone.
Line to the right side.
He's an incredible hitter, but you
Down,
just need to
and
be
the
hitting
inning
home
will
runs, bro.
continue. 1 run scored. And the throw in gets away from him.
He just a
Anticipation is high for some fire.
but he can't hit a home run. Yeah.
So a big moment
The
here,
third
and
baseman,
standing
number
in,
24.
Miguel Cabrera. But a
Miguel
single here could reduce the
Cabrera.
deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. 0-1
That should have
the
been
count.
gone, baby.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to
What
try
the
to get this guy
schnikes?
out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hamilton is there. The anticipation is high. Digging in,
The
Miguel
third baseman,
Cabrera.
number
He's 2
24.
for 4.
Come on,
Ball
Miggy
game.
Mick Biggie.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the
You
first
got
pitch.
this.
Now a
It
swing
took
and a
me
fly
like
ball.
1-0,
And this should do it.
1-2
And that'll get
tries.
down for a base hit. 1 run is scored.
What the funk?
Runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit.
Yeah, I
closer.
think it should
Now
probably
it's
be
5-4
able to be
ball
done.
game.
Batting, right fielder.
Tonight, a contest that
It's just a matter of
the
doing it.
Tigers. Miguel
The third
Cabrera.
baseman,
He's
number
looking to
24.
deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
All right, come on, Miggy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Mondesi is there.
Okay, that didn't quite do it.
Some fireworks in tonight's ball game.
That
between the
didn't
Royals
quite
and the Tigers.
do it.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel
Now
Cabrera.
batting.
He's working on a
Baseman.
1-for-3 thus
Miguel
far.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. But he will make the catch on the hard-hit ball out there, and
Our
that
final
will
line score
conclude
tonight.
matters here
First
as
for
this
the
ball
victorious
game is
Kansas
over.
City Royals. 5 runs, 10 hits.
Damn it, Dennis. What the
We've got a
fuck y'all do?
contest that'll take us back in
And now.
time. Now batting, Miguel
batting.
Cabrera. He
The
went
third
deep
baseman,
earlier, and he's 2 for 4
Miguel.
to this point.
Cabrera.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is lined into left
He's such a
field,
good
and
hitter,
he
but he ain't
delivers
hitting
a
homer.
big base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. We've got a contest. Standing in with the bases loaded,
third baseman,
Miguel
number
Cabrera.
24.
And he does so representing the
Miguel.
possible go-ahead run.
Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and with that, the
I'm very confused by his lack of power.
anticipation is high
Who
for some
are you
fireworks.
picking for the 3rd inning?
Stepping into the
It's
box.
either gonna be
Miguel
Alomar
Cabrera. He singled in 2 trips to the
Miguel.
plate thus far.
Or it's gonna be...
As a look, now the pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run
I don't know.
scored.
I mean, obviously Verlander is like
Second
a
run will
solid,
score as
solid.
well, and it's back to a
hard.
1-run game now at 5-4.
You already decided you're gonna get Verlander?
Tonight it's a matchup rooted in baseball
Oh,
history.
second inning? Probably Bumgarner.
Coming to the plate now,
The third
Miguel
baseman,
Cabrera,
number
already a
24.
homer and 2
I think
doubles to
Miggy
his
would be
credit
my
thus far.
second,
Cabrera.
and
Ready
have
to
him
deliver.
probably play
Here's the
first.
first pitch. Sends that one out of play
But
for strike one.
yeah, because that vision is just unreal. It's unreal.
Comes set.
Yeah,
The
my
0-1.
phone has been
And he misses
filthy
with
the
it 1-1.
times I've even
This is one of
used
those
him.
classic cases of the right guy
Nice.
at the right spot.
Yeah, so there was a
They need to
guy
get
in here
the rally
earlier, but
going,
I thought it
and
was
this is
you.
maybe their
Rake
best hitter,
with
so
Miggy.
he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
I mean, I'm raking with him right now.
Line
He's just
drive,
not
and
hitting a
he's
homer.
cashed in big time with the bases loaded. Extra bases. 2 runs have scored. The tying run comes around all the way.
Yeah,
to first
triple
to
with
score.
Miggy, and it
It's
doesn't
now
matter.
a 5-5 ball game.
The right fielder, number.
Oh, he hits a home run in the game, but
Anticipation is
not
high for some fireworks in tonight's ball
your
game between
For
the Royals
me.
and the Tigers. Settling in now, Miguel
third baseman,
Cabrera.
number
He's
24.
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and through into center
I'm
field.
batting
The
like
base hit.
800, but I have no
1
homers.
run is scored. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now.
Alright, this is my final
Tonight,
restart, and then
contest
because I
that
want
will
to
bring
play
us
some
some
NHL.
memorable-
Yeah.
So striding forward
third
now,
baseman,
Miguel
number 24.
Cabrera. He could
Come
really
on,
use a
Miggy.
knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so
Cabrera.
far. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will
I mean, he's
score
just
as well, and
absolutely
it's back
slaying.
to a 1-run game now at 5.
Alright, I feel that was a good
Tonight,
swing. I'm
the
gonna get one
contest
more
that
in,
should
and then I'm
bring us-
gonna hit that NH Izal.
Striding into the box,
The third
Miguel
baseman,
Cabrera.
number 24.
Bases are loaded in front of him,
Miguel
so a real opportunity for him to
Cabrera.
put a dent in that 3-run deficit. He's set, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
not hit that out?
He's set. The 0-1. Timing
Just so
to
good,
take
but
off there as this one's
not
fouled
what
off to
I'm
the
looking
right.
for.
The right fielder, number 9. Nick.
NH